Are you guys ready for a short one today? You know, I tried to read the first Dune book and didn't make it very far. I saw the movies. Those are pretty they're two now. I don't even remember. Anyway, the only thing of note in the shop is the Pump It Up emote. It's been back after almost a year, 1,190 days. Pretty rare if you guys want to go ahead and grab that. I don't often shout out older items, but it's been a while since we've seen something over 1,000 days, and I figured I'd mention it. Her hat just goes right through that mask, doesn't it? Thank you to everybody who's been using my code. I did not make a video yesterday. This is a rare occurrence where I was home and could have, but I don't know if you guys saw the missions yesterday. We had 4 upgrade llamas and completely standard missions. I didn't want to stop what I was up to, and I might have been playing Vampire Survivor. I don't remember, but I was watching a show or something, and I was like, no, I'm not getting out of bed for this. This is going to be like a 3-minute video. There's like one new emote. I'm not proud of that. I don't like taking days off, but you know, sometimes, man, sometimes. Thank you for using my code. I really appreciate you guys. Yeah, some of these skins are a little buggy sometimes, but if you guys ever want to support me, use my code, post it on here. I see you guys. You can ping me in Discord in the channel. I see you guys. It goes a long way. I thank you all very much. All right. Let's get through this real quick here. The lab is the dungeon daily if you want to run that today. It's not unlocked immediately. You have to run the crypts first, but, you know, Chaos Agent is over there, so you might want to go and take care of that. Superhero and Super People Llamas just seem to be really common lately. Yeah, Superhero Llamas are, in my opinion, only worth buying if you see a Mythic in there, just because they're extremely rare. Every other hero you get from these llamas are available in regular missions all the time. Heroes aren't necessarily common on an individual basis. Like, if you really want base Kyle, it might be a couple weeks, but 1,000 X-ray tickets is a lot. So, you know, up to you, but I don't typically recommend it. Other than that, I think we can just move straight on into the missions here. So thank you to all the high-level players for popping in. I appreciate you. I'm glad I'm on time so they could actually come on in here and help. I don't have any notes until the 108 zone, so we're just going to quickly go through the 4X missions because Fortnite doesn't show these they don't show them consistently. So like Fortnite does list out all of the 4X missions. I begged him to put them over here, and he did. But this is incomplete. It doesn't show every mission consistently. It shows most of them, which throws me off. 4X reperk in the 58.4 player. So according to 480B, there's nothing of note until somebody drops something upstairs. But if you look through it, sometimes there's an exception. I don't know the rules. There is something I wanted to mention in the 108 zone. So this is where it starts off. Double legendary in the 108 zone. Neither of these weapons are extremely worth using in my opinion. Forceful Slugger is a pretty good base melee. I pointed out all the times for that crit hits cause an explosion, but I mean, I don't know. AS407 loves it, but he likes every melee. Guardian Bull gives you hardware crit rating, I believe. Yeah, damage is Tank Penny, crit rating is Bull. He's really good in the Storm King fight because we do like using hardware versus those horns, and I guess 480B's got it today. 4X reperk in the 124 4-player mission, 4X Lightning the Bottle in the 108 4-player, and then Legendary Survivor number 1 of 1 is available in the 124 zone. That's the one we've got today. 4X Eye of the Storm in the 144 player, 4X Perk Up in the 144 player, and another double legendary. There's the Pummeler. Again, it's a decent single target shotgun. I got stuck with it in Adventures one time and it frankly impressed me. I don't think the weapon was over leveled either, but either way, it's very slow firing. I don't know. Wall darts, excellent wall trap. It shoots 3 tiles, does a great job, tons of damage, highly recommended. And the Reaper Scythe, I guess, is a bonus. I wasn't planning on mentioning that, but it is a slow swinging, hard hitting melee. Thank you again to these guys for joining. I back out just so they know I'm done because they just pop in. I don't even ping them, you know, they just come on in knowing that I'm going to be able to use their help. So without any communication, I just back out so they know I'm done. Broadside in the 76 zone, excellent wall trap. It shoots, you know, 1 or 2 tiles away with a wall bouncing. That's ideal. That's where you want to use the broadside, you guys. You do not want it shooting off into nothing. 4X drops of rain and 4X reperk in the 88 4-player missions. Then we've got ceiling gas trap, very good ceiling trap. I like recommending that alongside, you know, floor freeze and tar pits. Wall launcher is currently bugged, but when it's functioning, pushing enemies around is a really good utility trap. 4X Eye of the Storm and Lightning the Bottle in the 94 4-player missions. Then we've got a double legendary over here. Both of these melees are really good with crit hits cause an explosion, so I recommend them a lot. They are fun to use. You know, swinging a melee and having it blow up everything in front of you, that's just enjoyable. Argon Assault Rifle is like a B tier AR, better than you might think, but not complete garbage, you know. Ceiling Drop Trap, one of the best traps in the entire game. Probably the best. I ranked Ceiling Electric Field at number 1 in my video, but it was a coin flip. You give me 20 chances to record that video, I don't know. I deliberated a lot. 4x perk up in the 116 4-player mission, and it's one of those things where they're both good. I don't care. 4x lightning the bottle in the 124 4-player mission, 4x perk up in the 132 4-player. Then we got another double legendary right over here. Vitratech Burster got buffed recently, but it's still not great. And the Room Sweeper, S-tier shotgun, really like it. Yeah, I used the Vitratech Burster right after its update, and I used that in a video, and you can see that video, but I don't know. I didn't love it. Like, it was fine. It did what you would expect the pistol to do, but it was not the star of that show. I think I recorded that alongside the Dessa Blaster. That was the star of the show. 4x perk up in the 132 4-player mission. Then we've got 4x perk up in the 144 player, and the 160s are pretty great. 5x Eye of the Storm, drops of rain, perk up, Eye of the Storm again. Really solid missions. The easiest modifiers I'd say is the Ride the Lightning. Colonel Wildcat is also great. She reduces Warcry cooldown, which if you're in the end game is probably something you're messing around with. Normally, when there's a hero in the end game, I make some snarky comment about how you probably should have had them already. You know, it's a little late game to be giving us that item, right? But Colonel Wildcat is perfect because Warcry cooldown by like 17%, not exactly carrying you through the early game. But in the end game, once you've got a wide variety of heroes, you might very well be building a loadout that is specifically geared around like getting as many war cries off as possible, like this build right here. Yeah, this is something I showed years ago, and I think 3 of the heroes in support plus your team perk are all just getting the Warcry cooldown reduced. So that's where Colonel Wildcat actually ends up being, in my opinion, more useful in the end game than anything else. So anyway, easy modifiers if you guys want to go and get that. What is it this week? Core reperk, so not something everybody likes to grind for. I like them, but it is there if you want it. Thrasher in the 46 zone in Canny. Excellent SMG, and I think we actually had some decent candy missions yesterday. So again, I'm sorry for skipping, even though I was available. It's mental health, you guys. I feel like I've been making these videos for 5 years now. Do you know that the daily series is like 1,900 videos in? And this last year, I've taken more breaks just for my own sanity. You guys, you understand, sometimes there's truly nothing remarkable, and so like if there's not something exciting in the BR shop or V-Bucks or a mythic lead or legendary survivors, maybe I'm talking about this too much, but I feel like I think phoning one in once in a while, I don't think you guys can blame me. Like, I'm not going to skip a daily if I'm home, if there's something to talk about. I got you guys. Upgrade llamas in the 52 zones here. This is, I believe, 2 out of our 3 available today, so you guys can go ahead and pick those up if you'd like. Then we've got, believe it or not, we went from Thrasher to Upgrade Llama to Upgrade Llama to... Okay, it's hiding from me. There's another Thrasher in here. I promise. No, seriously, there is. Look, somewhere around here. Yeah, I found it. You didn't believe me. Second Thrasher's in the 58 zone. Vitratech Jolter is a pretty unexciting sniper. I've seen footage. Someone, if you ever want to convince me a weapon is good, record a video so I can see. And it did fine. Like, if you stand way back and snipe, as it is a sniper, it'll kill things slowly. I don't know. You can try it out. Upgrade Llama, final one available in the 64 zone. Then we've got another double legendary, Forceful Slugger again, and the Revenant's Wrath. I'm not aware that the Wrath is a strong melee, but it is there if you'd like it. How many of your ears just perked up because I said Wrath, and then you were expecting Storm King, but then I'm just talking about a base game melee? Double legendary Traps in the 70 zone. This is a great pickup for a new player. Healing Pad's really good for healing. Broadside, as mentioned, is extremely strong, and I have no notes for Stonewood or Plankerton, so that's it. I'm out of here. Wow, for a boring day, we were going to make it to the 9-minute mark. I do know how to talk, don't I? All right, see ya.